right here, right now. Right before each and every one of your stick sword is 30 inches long with a 24-inch solid steel blade. Oh, wrap on that. I need to buy you a better ring. That sounds like plastic. I said I'll buy you a better one. Yeah, they told me it was real at the bar shop. All right, stick sword is 30 inches long with a 24-inch solid. That's definitely plastic. Solid steel blade, high into the air. Put the point in their throat, begin to push, begin to force it past many vital organs until the point finally rests in the pit of their stomach. Maybe there's a trick. Maybe there's an illusion. Or perhaps, maybe there's a trap door in my face. Now you see, everything we do here is 100% real, but the most amazing part is the part you do not get to see, and that's why we describe it to you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take that sword, I'm going to raise it high into the air.
Yeah?
That was your cue.
Well, I was about to do it, and then I saw my reflection here, and I felt like I needed to touch up my lipstick.
Well, you did your lipstick, but now we look freaking terrible.
No, I look fucking fantastic. You look terrible.
All right. Good health's hard to find, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times as hard to get rid of. Go to your room.
Don't you get out of my booty.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I just got onto these guys about not being on cue. Then you pull this. She's interrupting the show. I got an idea. Now, maybe I should just finish the show here by myself.
Play Freebird!
You and Booty go somewhere. Hey, listen, Harry, I don't slap the dicks out of your mouth when you're trying to work. Let me get my job, right? Richards.
There's children in the
That's right. But they've never heard of Richards. That's right. So I think that maybe you and Booty should just go over, hang out. You guys can have your little girl party and string everything. I'll finish the show, and I'll be honest with you. These people probably won't even miss you. They probably don't even care if you're up here. What do you guys think? Should we send it back
No! She's the show!
Okay, maybe one person wants to see you,
Careful, she's got a sword in her hand. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I want you to sit up here. We're going to put you in the spotlight. This is your moment. I want you to make this count. We're going to try this one more time. I got faith in you. You may have to bounce her ass out of here, though. I'll be honest with you.
I'll bounce Booty right out of here.
Booty bouncer. All right. You ready? This is it.
What am I doing?
That's your moment.
Okay.
Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this sword. I'm going to raise it high into the air. She nailed it. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to take that point. I'm going to begin to put it in my throat. I'm going to begin to push. I'm going to begin to force this thing inside of my body. Now, the first thing that happens, it actually pushes my voice box forward. As it continues traveling down, it actually separates my lungs, even nudges my heart to the side. These people up front, they may actually get an extra show because it's actually so close to my heart, sometimes you can even see the beating of my heart through the sword itself. But that's not enough, is it, Maybelle? We're going to continue pushing. We're going to continue forcing this thing inside of my body. But something amazing happens then, and only then. You see, at that moment, your esophagus actually turns and it goes into the very left side of your stomach. As you can imagine, this thing doesn't bend real well. So I'm going to begin to massage my internal organs to accommodate the straightness of the blade until the point finally rests in the very pit, not that far down in my stomach. Now, if this goes good, it's going to be amazing. You guys will be hooting and hollering and having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if it goes wrong,
We'll laugh.
you're going to laugh. You're going to have a good time. You're gonna
We might
film
get
it.
messy
You're
up
gonna
here.
It's on YouTube. But really, it's a win-win either way, except for one guy in here, and who really cares about him? So, but before I do this, I want to say one thing real quick. Number one, I said this earlier, and I want to take a moment to be a little serious. You see, in October, I was doing this stunt, as many of you people probably heard. I was on stage at the Claremont Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. I was on stage with the Casket Creatures. You guys probably remember them. I was get 13 swords inside of my body. Something happened. I punctured 13 swords in through my esophagus, and they dropped about 18 inches into my chest cavity, not knowing I'd done it. I spun them 180 degrees. I pulled them out. They were dripping full of blood. Within 48 hours, I was in ICU. I was fighting for my life. I had 5 blood transfusions. I really didn't know. What I found out is it ended up being the most humbling time of my entire life. You see, I go to a city, one city after another, and I make connections with people. I may see them at the next Days of the Dead. I may see them a year from then. Hell, I may never see them again. And I've been doing this almost 20 years. When this happened, this entire network of people started coming closer and closer and closer. I was laying in a hospital bed, scrolling through my phone, and I realized who my true family was. You've always heard the term, blood is thicker than water. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yup.
There's blood kin of mine that I can't stand. There's some of these people right here that I put my life on the line for. They're my true family who have proven themselves over and over again. So, you know, I always call it the Days of the Dead family. It all makes sense now, don't it? There's so many people here who reached out to me. This necklace right here was given to me by some cool friends of mine for sure. It is a reminder around my neck of everything that I do and the connection and the family that I make while I'm on the road. It's my true family. But before I do this, I always say this, and I'm going to say it right now.
That looks
Kids,
good.
please do not try anything I'm doing on stage for 2 obvious reasons. The most important, you can get hurt or killed.
And dead people can't buy tickets to our shows in the future.
True story, true story. And of course, the most obvious, we hate competition. That's right. But if you could leave here with anything, it's this one thing. And I've said it over and over again. I fell in love with the sideshow industry. I fell in love with the tattoo community. I fell in love with the horror industry. And it all revolved around one thing, and that was called acceptance. You see, they always accepted the freaks, the weirdos, the rejects, the people who were different from the rest of the world. In the sideshow, the bearded lady, she was the most beautiful lady in the entire sideshow.
I still am. I just shake around.
That's right. That's right. And then, of course, we're talking
We
about the
brought my
oddities,
drink.
the
It's
people
on the
with
table.
deformities.
It's the one that's
They used to
full.
laugh. They used to point at
It
them.
looks like a margarita
Not in the
or a
circus.
lemon
They
drop.
put them on a pedestal and said, I'm not lucky enough to be as beautiful as this person right now. They celebrated being different. They celebrated not being what we call normal. But look at the world we live in. We're far too quick to judge each other by the color of our skin or the shape of our body or who we love or the flag we fly
No,
or
one
the
is
color we
strawberry
use or
cream.
the politician
Get
we
the
vote for,
strawberry
fill the wall,
cream
don't
first.
the ball. There is a God, there isn't a God, not my
Unless
president,
it's
my
something-
president. We're tearing
Oh
each
God,
other
no, it's a
apart.
pretty glass.
What I'm saying is when we leave here, maybe we could use a little bit more of this horror family when we leave out of here. Maybe we could use a little bit more sideshow, a little bit more tattoo community where maybe they're not, we didn't walk in their shoes. Maybe they're not like who we are. But maybe we can learn to accept their differences and use that 98% called being a human being and being a good person, and we can walk away.
That one. But
and
that
be a
one's
better
pretty.
person, learn to love
You
and
can pour,
accept each
yeah,
other.
I
Maybe
like that.
create
That
a
one's
generation
mine.
of people
But
who
that
are
one,
more different.
oh wait.
Proud that they are
That one is
different,
the
right?
one that I
You do
had, that I bought their, I bought
Always
their,
say this. So that being said,
I bought their shitty
maybe you're the
margarita
type of person
in
who
that,
dances to the
yeah.
beat of your own drum.
But wait, I'm keeping that
Maybe
glass.
you're the type
I
of
spent
person
$10
who's
on
cut
that
from your
drink.
own
I'm
cloth,
keeping that glass.
and you take that
Just
cloth
put it
and
in
you
my
raise it
bag.
high into the air, and
Okay.
you celebrate to the world, and you're
All right,
proud
thank
of
you.
those
I
things
love
that
you,
make
Booty, and I love
different.
your
And not
Booty
only
so
that,
much.
You accept those who are different from you, and you keep moving forward. Keep that shit off of
That's right.
Facebook and put it to your pulling booth.
Yes.
Talk to your family about it.
That's right,
Because let me
Johnny.
tell you, when you act like an asshole, you do nothing for your cause. You actually tear people away and make them not even want to pay attention. You end up hurting your own cause. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this for all the strange folks out there.
You gotta
I know there's
see-
a lot
you gotta
of them
see
out
when
here
they were,
that I call family.
had their
Ladies
stuff
and gentlemen, this
hanging and
is
stuff.
what they
She goes-
call
when he
Maybelle
did her
and I
eyeballs,
just a
she
little
covered her eyes.
strange.
It was so
You guys should be
hilarious.
clapping. That was amazing.
Wow, that was amazing! That was an amazing message for these young children. Amazing message.
You want me over there? I feel like I should be over here.
Hi.
Like
Yep. blow flames.
Yeah, it's her favorite singer. She's gonna karaoke for all of us.
I met him.
Oh, she did too. She's got a cane signed by him and other stuff. She got to meet him too? Oh, awesome. Look, she got a picture with him.
Nice.
That's great.
Is her name Johnny or? Johnny, yes.
People are strange when you are stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Things seem wicked when you're alone.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Whoa! Johnny, give him your tip.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 swords.
Tip your guys.
To scissor inside of the body.
Oh, nice.
Bucky, is that cool?
That's awesome. Do you want to tip him another 5?
Oh, nice. Oh, she was.
Well, 4 is more.
Show Johnny.
You guys want more?
She's after the show later.
I met him on my 26th birthday.
That's amazing.
Best birthday ever.
What's wrong with you?
7. Odd number for an odd man. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 swords totaling more than 14 feet of solid cold steel.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was more gross than the sword swallowing.
It's not real. This is magic spit, guys. It's just magic spit.
Yeah.
And we sell it at our merch booth for $19.95.
Nice.
And one more time for all this string.